So tonight's video blog is about cursing, and specifically what I think the best curse is versus all of the other ones. If you're in a place where you don't want to hear curses, or where you shouldn't be playing something loudly because you might get in trouble for playing curses, you should probably turn this video off now. But if you don't mind hearing me curse on camera, then you're good to go. Okay. So the problem with most curses is that they are sex-based, and when you use them, you're implying that sex is bad, or that there's something wrong with our genitals. You call someone an asshole, you're saying that that even though we all have them, that's a bad thing. You call someone a fucker. Oh my god, they have sex. That is a bad thing. Oh, he's such a pussy. Like, again, you're saying that he acts like a vagina, which, as I think Betty White said, vaginas take a pounding. They're like one of the strongest things in the world. Like, why would that be an insult? You call someone a dick, you're saying that they're a penis. And again, all of these things are not bad things for us to have or do. And so it doesn't really make sense for us to be calling people those things, because when you use that language, you're insinuating that all of these things are bad. Or at least when you're using it negatively, you're implying that, having a vagina or a penis, or that we have sex or whatever, is bad. There's very few exceptions to this rule, but my favorite one is douchebag. And it's one that we use quite a lot in America. I moved to Australia, and it's not one that's used very often here. It gets a lot of laughs when I use it over here. More people here are likely to mess around with curses a bit. I don't know if it's because of their convict background or because they're a younger country or something, but I've been called a hectic cunt, like it's a compliment, or well, it is a compliment here. But I love the fact that hectic cunt is a compliment. But I prefer to use douchebag when I'm actually angry at somebody, because for those of you who don't know about it, the history of the douchebag is that it was invented to get rid of all of the stuff inside of a woman, like flush out all of the bacteria and alter the pH of her vagina so that she would smell differently, so that she would be more attractive to her husband. It was primarily marketed at women who were worried about how they smelled. It created a market where none existed before that, and it created a market to make women paranoid of their own vaginas. And quite frankly, douches are dangerous. They mess with the pH balance. They get rid of all of the good bacteria, as well as whatever smells weird to whoever thinks it smells weird. And so it's actually really damaging for women to use douches on a regular basis, because they can actually really it increases their risk of yeast infections, or if you're watching in Australia, thrush, as well as other things. So calling someone a douchebag is a great insult, because when you're calling someone a douchebag, you're not only implying that they are unnecessary, but you're implying that they're damaging and should not be where they are and should not exist. So I think that it's a particularly useful word to throw around, because it is really an actual insult. You're really implying that somebody is doing something damaging and is being very problematic, whereas by calling them a sex organ, you're not actually doing anything except for saying that sex is bad. So use it if you want. If you have another curse that you find is really, really useful, leave it in the comments. Tell me why you use it, why you like it. This is gonna get really ugly really fast, probably. But this is a fun post, and hopefully you guys can keep it civil. So yeah, what curses do you use? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Yeah, are you a douchebag? Anyways, that's my thought for the night. Hope that you all are having a good one, and hope to hear from you soon. Much love.